Hi all, quick video, just because I've been asked a few questions about it, and that's the new drawing program that I'm using to do the wagon building. It's a free, yeah, that's right, it's a free AutoCAD, well, it's not AutoCAD, it's a CAD drawing program that's available online. I'll put a link in the comments for it, and it's done by Siemens, which are a very big company. So for them to do something that's free is brilliant. I find it very easy to use and very easy to edit things on there. So I'm going to do a bit of a quick video now of how to get started on it. I find it very easy to use, and with it being free is even better. So stay tuned and watch this very basic thing, very basic tutorial. I'm going to do it in imperial sizes as well, so it'll give you a bit of an idea for those that convert in model engineering drawings and things like that, or even full size down to miniature. So enjoy. I hope you like it. If you've got any questions, just fire them across, and I'll be able to help you out. Okay, so let's get started. Here is, as you can see, Solid Edge. Double click that. As I say, it's a free download that you can get on Google. You can see it open up there. It's 2D drafting. For what I need or what other model engineers need, 2D is enough if you're having stuff laser cut. I just send off the DXF files when I've saved it, and then it's cut straight from what I've drawn. So if you've made the mistake, obviously it's going to follow that mistake to what's cut out. You can nest things and do stuff like that. My computer's just done a recent update, so it's having a bit of a mess about at the minute. One thing I will say to you is make sure you get yourself a mouse. Yeah, because drawing without one is near on impossible. You can do it, but it's just easier to just get a mouse and do it that way. And the other thing I do as well, I'll just show you this first. Decimal fractions. Yeah, so if you need to know something, you know what the actual decimal is of that fraction. Once you get used to it, you'll have it all plumbed in your brain, and you'll know straight away. So like there, look, 1/4 inch, 0.250, 1/2 inch, 0.500, 3/4 an inch. So you'll know straight away. So it'll open up like this. Go over to new. Yeah, click on that, and then it'll say ISO metric, which is obviously metric, millimeters. I'm going to put it in inches, which is there, look. Yeah, it's going to open up a box like you'd see on your technical drawing, where it's got the description down in the bottom corner, who's drawn it, who's okayed it, all that type of stuff. Don't worry about that too much at the moment if you're just starting out. Once you click OK, it'll then open up that window, that drawing window, like so. Yeah, and you can zoom in and out. So if you want to get started and you want to, say for instance you're drawing, let's go with, I don't know, you're drawing a headstock for a some wagon frames, and you know the length of it's going to be 12 inches. So click on line, yeah, plonk your first point, drag it along, and you see there it's saying it's 0 degrees, so it's dead flat, and then the length of it, so you want it 12 inches, put 12.00, that is 12 inches. I've clicked enter as opposed to using the mouse. It's keeping it dead flat. Click the left button on your mouse, it drops it, and then it's going to start to draw the next line. Yeah, you can see there. So we know our headstocks are 38mm tall or 1.5 inches, so 1.50. Yeah, boom, that's the next bit. Yeah, and it won't, now I've set the length of it, it won't change where it is, but I want it obviously 90 degrees to that. Plonk the next bit. As you drag it along, yeah, you can put this next one, it hasn't defined its length, but there, see how it's picked up automatically. That's not me doing it, that's it doing it. It's picked up that I maybe want it 12 inches long, yeah, and I want it minus 180 degrees to the previous one, yeah, so that way's 180 degrees, look, or 0 degrees, minus 180, and I want it 12 inches long, yeah. Hope this is coming out clear enough. Plonked it down, and then the next one, it's going to snap it to the end there, look, it's already doing it. Plonk. So straight away it's showing the midpoints, yeah, of both, yeah. So if you go to put your next line in, now one thing I'm going to show you quickly, because I've plonked that one, it's automatically taken away the drawing of the next line, it's not automatically adding it. If you want to stop it doing that, or you go to snap on the wrong place to start your next line, so if I went there for instance and I was like, oh no, I don't want to start there, click your right button on your mouse, does away with it, but it's still selected the line point, yeah. What I want to do though with this, we zoom a bit more in, a bit more, just rolling the mouse wheel in a bit so it zooms it in. What I'm going to do is, because I want to put where the hook's going to go, so these lines I can get rid of in a minute. Plonk on there, straight down, and I've obviously cut it in half, yeah, and then same over here, from there right the way across the middle of it, and then it's thinking I want to draw another line, I don't, so right button, done away with it. Now I want to do a hook hole which is square, it is not square, it's some are square and some are rectangular. So what I do, and this isn't probably, this might be a hard way for draftsmen to do it, but the way I do it, plonk my first line up, I want to go up 1/4 inch, 0.250, yeah, it's immediately put that line there, and now it's asking whether I want it 90 degrees or wherever, yeah, so I'm going to put it at 90 degrees to the center, yeah. Now I know a hook is 1/4 inch thick, so I need to put a line out from that 1/16 long, yeah, so 0.0625, and it's going to put it, that's not done that right, see, it's now thinking I want it 6 inches long. So all you do, click your tab button, it'll take it off that, it's highlighted the length now over there, look, 0.0625, and it's back now the correct length. I want it 0 degrees, so that's right, plonk it. Yeah, if we did the next bit now, I've actually drawn this a bit big, but it's only to give you an idea. So I've gone 1/4 up, I want to come 1/4 down from the center line, so I'm going to now do it 0.500, yeah, minus 90 degrees down, plonk it, 1/4 inch across, 250, plonk it, 180 degrees up, so it's immediately now picking up that top bit. Plonk your next one, plonk your next one, you don't need to type anything in. Now you see there I've gone offset, yeah, because I went too wide here, and you think, oh, I've buggered it up. You haven't buggered it up at all. Go over here, click that button there, select that line, it highlights it in pinky purple, press delete, that line's gone. This one down here, yeah, zoom into it a bit, click on it, it should highlight it in pinky purple, there we go, delete. This one up here, obviously I've done that wrong because I followed the lines below it, that one there, delete. Go back to drawing a line, down here, click on it, yeah, so I've gone a 16th across, 2/16 is an 8, so it's 0.125. This isn't the correct size for a hook hole, by the way. Yeah, there we go. So if I wanted now, I wanted to keep these cross hatchings in, but I want to delete out the inside. Go up here. This one here is trim. Click that. It's highlighting that piece there. Yeah. Just click on them and it's deleting it out, getting rid of it. Yeah, so if I zoom back out now, there's no lines in the middle, but my cross hatchings are still there, so I've still got a center line and a center line. Yeah, but the hook hole is in there. If you want, for your laser cutting, you want to put a radius in, yeah, so radius, they call it fillet in drawing. Go up here, fillet, click that, click the line you want and the other line you want, and now it's asking to define the radius. So for instance, we'll put a 16th radius in that corner, 0.0625, yeah, click enter. It's immediately put a radius in that corner, yeah, of a 16th. Now we know that's a 16th across, that's a 16th radius, but it's left this line up here. That's not a problem, you don't want that line there. Go up to select, like so, click on that, delete. And that is a very, very basic how-to on drawing. Yeah, if you want to show where your buffers are going to be, say for instance you're doing a general arrangement drawing, you want to draw your buffer heads, go up to circle, yeah, click where you want the circle to be. So if you go, oh, it's, I don't know, it's 3.5 inches from there out on this center line, there's two ways you can do it. Well, no, there's really one way I like to do it. Get a line, yeah, come in here, down there. Now you see it's putting this dotted line in, that's going to plonk it dead in the center. Go across here, right on there, 0.3500, not 0.3500, 3.500, yeah, it's now plonked. It's saying it on 180 degrees, click it on. Now if I zoom back out, yeah, we know that the buffer centers aren't at that actual size, yeah, so if you're converting it from full size, now it wants me to draw another line. I don't want to draw another line, so right click that, but you can see it's put that line over the top of the center line, yeah, but now I want to put a circle in and say our buffer head is the same diameter, it's the same size as the actual headstock, which they generally are. They're sometimes a little bit bigger. You can pull it straight up to that. It's highlighting the top line, so it's going to make it 1.50 diameter. Click it, done. It's now remembered that the next hole, yeah, because I'm still in circle, it's going to be, it's still remembered it. So if you've already got your other line this side, you just go over to it and go, well, I want it there on the end of that line, Yeah, so I'm going to put it on the centre of that one at the minute. There you are. Get the idea? We know these are in the wrong place, so don't worry too much about that. If by chance that you've got them in the wrong place, go up to select, yeah, highlight the circle, delete. Yeah. When it comes to saving, file, save as, yeah. When you go to save as new, there, it's going to come up with this. If you do not save it as a draft, yeah, first time round, you won't be able to edit it. So if I changed that and went, oh, I want to put it as a DXF, yeah, DWG, DXF, they're uneditable documents. So you save it as a draft there, and then call the draft whatever you want. So if you said headstock, buffer, buffers, whatever it is, mainframes, yeah, and then click save and it's done. I don't want to save this because I'm not going to keep it. And that's it in a nutshell. If you've got a drawing you want to open, go to file, open, and then it'll come up. So I've got my Ginty drawings there, look, as a draft, frames as a draft, yeah, motion bracket, yeah. These, like that, is a DWG drawing of the banana van that I did, yeah. I'm going to have to redraw that because it's in a non-editable drawing. So it comes up like I've drawn it in 3D. Yeah, so I haven't drawn it in 3D at all. I've drawn it in 2D. So at the moment it's shown as a front view. If I show it as a top view, like that, it shows what I've drawn. Yeah, but I can't edit this. It highlights the whole lot. Yeah, because I didn't save it as a draft. So always remember to save it as a draft. So you can see there I've got this plate here. I can't edit any of that out, but that's the part I want to have laser cut to make door hinges on there. There we are. So I'm just going to bring you back to me. Bear with me a sec. So there we go. As I say, it's quite easy to use. Well, I find it very easy to use. Draw what you like on it. You know, I've been doing converting some drawings that are on pen and paper, or done by pen and paper, and I'm converting them to CAD so that I can get parts laser cut from Edit Model Engineer's laser. And it's really helpful. You know, it works an absolute treat. I found this so much easier than using any other program, because you can just go in and click and delete and add and radius and all that type of stuff. You can do it very, very easily. So give it a go. It's a free download. Just type in Siemens Solid Edge 2D and it's a free download. It automatically updates, and there's countless YouTube videos on how to do stuff. There's probably a way I could actually turn my non-editable drawings into editable drawings. I haven't figured that bit out yet because I'm new to it. But I found that so far it's very, very easy and very good to use, and already sent off drawings to Ed and they've already cut from those drawings. So top draw. Well done, Siemens. They've done a brilliant video program. So I hope you find this video informative and you understand it a bit better. If not, find me a message and we'll go through it. We'll do another video, no problem. See you soon.